Nation. We are live from New York Stock Exchange. The Dow is looking to extend its win issue today, something New York sports teams can't do. The futures are up. We're getting a slightly higher open. Beyond Meat, the fake meat company, is the talk of the town, up another 20% pre-market, rising above 600% above its IPO price. Thanks to IHS Markit's predictive analytics, we were warned about this Beyond Meat stock short squeeze. For those at home wondering, a short squeeze occurs when a number of short sellers are rushing to cover their short positions, forcing upward pressure on the stock. Those short sellers are losing big time money today, Jim. You warned us about this. We knew it was coming for days prior to today. Let's really see stock is short. You still bearish on it?
Carl, how do you improve on beef? You throw a slab of bacon on it. You don't make it out of mung beans. So of course this is still bad for me. It was overpriced to begin with, but now way too expensive. The only direction for this one is down. I mean, its price has skyrocketed, adding $3 billion to its market value. Yes, I said billion. That's irrational. Crazy. Yeah, it's a bad day for the short sellers out there. The price keeps going up and up, and they keep losing. But the bet is still there, and it's more attractive than ever. I mean, this price has to come down. It has to. It happens all the time with these fad stocks. Look at Tilray just last year. And you can't get your hands on this stock to short it in the first place. There's simply no supply left. As a short seller, you're betting that the stock price is going to fall. So you borrow a share you don't own and sell it to someone else. When the price does fall, you buy the share back and return to its rightful owner. You make money off the spread. Looking at the data coming out of IHS Markit Securities Finance, over 50% of this stock's shares are being shorted right now. That's very high. Highest in the market. So short sellers out there, be patient. This price will come down. Just hang in there.
Jim, you're always on point.
Of course.
The shorts are being squeezed big time today, losing a ton of money. What you're describing is a classical short squeeze example. The research signals team from IHS Markit forecasted this short squeeze using their short squeeze model. Research Signals is an equity quant team that provides a whole library of these types of factors and models. These quants, they're always right. Last week when they came to our show to demo their models to us, they warned the investors about the likelihood of the short squeeze. Also, their value model that identifies stocks that are currently trading at a deep discount, those cheap stocks, is suggesting that Beyond Meat is currently overvalued compared to other S&P 500 stocks. IHS Markit data suggests that it's too expensive to buy indeed, confirming your points earlier, Jimbo. So you shouldn't be long or short this stock. Investors, stay clear of this name for now.
And Sarah, Beyond is unlike any other recent IPO. They've just announced they're considering a dividend payment. IHS Markit Dividend Forecasting is forecasting a quarterly dividend of 10 cents per share. Who's heard of a company issuing a dividend payment in its first year of listing? Yes, this is going to compensate the short sellers for their recent losses. Way more than any lousy meat product could. But how do the tasteless burgers sustain an ongoing dividend payment? Do they know nothing? I mean, what's the hype about? Why do millennials eat this stuff? Me, I'm sticking to M&M's.
Thanks for that, Jim. Speaking of millennials and Beyond Meat, the stock was just added to the Basic Millennials Index, and the stock jumped 10% in the last week. This index is designed to capture the essence of being a millennial, which includes companies like Beyond Meat, student loan lenders, and Juice Generation. Using the Delta One platform from IHS Markit, we can have a look through the Basic Millennial Index and have insight into all the trendy millennial companies to see what millennials are wasting their money on. Delta One will not only provide data on millennials, they'll also provide data on all benchmark indices and all their tracking ETFs, even the wacky ones.
And honestly, it's a great day to be a cow. I mean, they have to be long on the stock. And like David said, this product is everything millennials are about. I mean, I think this burger was even more popular than the iPhone that just got released in September, right? I mean, they love to jump on a trend, and I think Beyond Meat just happens to be the flavor of the week. So hopefully it can be hold on as long as avocado toast has. And it's a big ESG play as well, which is a big investing space that everyone's looking at right now. So kudos to IHS Markit. I mean, they provide us with like a lot of daily stock analysis and insight, and they're the best when it comes to looking at the equity market as a whole. I know I'm looking forward to using their products to track Beyond Meat as it progresses.
Wow. Kelly, this IHS market, what a comprehensive overview of the equities market. With all this data and analytics coming out, especially supporting my intuition, sign me up for what they're selling.
Great job.
Good. Always good to see Cramer.